Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Harry Sky Realty's video blog. As you can see, I am trying to get things put together here because I am making dinner. So, I'm trying to get things set up for dinner tonight. So you guys get to see me cook. I have a Stimulate update for you today. Please excuse me. Like I said, I'm not using the bathroom or anything. I'm cooking. On the Rita Show, you get to see actual real people doing real things, you know. So, today we're making up some bacon because I'm cooking club sandwiches. Now, I didn't cook last night because I really didn't give two damns about last night's bacon, and frankly, I was a complete lewd asshole last night. So I'll explain what happened last night, too, for some of you who's tuned in for stimulus updates. I was a rude asshole yesterday. There. So, first thing up on your stimulus updates, garbage needs to be taken out again. Yeah, I know. Trying to get something done. So I'll be doing general chat too. As you can see, I'm trying to get things done. So, stimulus updates. First of all, the House conservatives think they could pass $15 minimum, but it's going to have some trouble in the Senate. There. So, bacon started. Let's talk, everyone. So, anyways, the House basically turned around and thinks they can pass the $15 minimum wage. But if they do that, they're going to be basically running out of stuff to do, you know. So, today's been a really interesting day because there's no comments this morning. No comments. I was telling Hannah I was going to get on board for a bit. So, while I'm at it, I need to find my... I got to sharpen a knife because I got to have it prepared. Ooh. There we go. So, anyways, the House is doing this bill, right? Hey, Moppy. Oh, I know you smell bacon. So, the House wants to do this $15 thing, right? They think they can pass it, but it's going to stonewall in the Senate, and they're going to send it back to the House on the reconciliation. So, that is something I thought I'd share with you. The second thing is, this really needs a better sharpener. Where's my other sharpening stone? Here it is. And then I need to grab a fork, too, so... There. So it'll be a while. So... Then the House turned around, you know, and they're going to send it back because they'll say something like it's not a reconciliation thing to make people get $15 an hour. And it's going to be big, you know. So, So then, on top of that, yeah, you guys are probably wondering. I'm always trying to keep my knives as sharp as possible for cutting stuff, So then the House is gonna send it, the Senate's gonna send it back, and that will be that. And then they're gonna basically duke it out. So I have a feeling that unless they're sincere about the March 14th deadline, we're going to see some serious crap happen. So that's something I thought I'd share with you. And people are asking me still, when's our stimulus coming? My opinion is this. Your stimulus check will come. You just need to stay sharp as this knife, and all will be well. So there you go. My favorite kitchen knife. I used to have meat cleaver. Like, hey, Pee Wee. Hello, Omar. Yeah, I agree with you. Literally. I mean, I think fast food should be lower. I mean, look at Seattle. People are paying higher taxes already because of, stuff. So I got some thick cut bacon being cooked for sandwiches. Hopefully this is enough bacon for 2 people. So I agree completely, Pee-wees. I agree with you. So took some time away from my gaming for you all today. So you should be feeling blessed. And two, as Chloe's been nagging me because I haven't been cooking the last few days. I've been eating a piece of cheese here and a piece of cheese there and saying fuck it. Now you guys are wondering why I said fuck it. I'll tell you why. So the other day I told Chloe to cook her own damn club sandwich, just what she did, but then she turned around and told me, Winch, do the dishes. So that was it. So anyway, look at it, I can't get a fucking break. So today I gotta be proud of myself. I know Pete will probably want to hear this 2-part of general chat. So I was minding my own business. Chloe gets up, starts talking about the grocery store and everything else, and all her life's being crappy. And I finally turn around and says, I don't give a shit. I don't give 2 shits whether your life's shitty or fucking crappy or whatever. I said, no one wants to hear your fucking crap. No one wants to hear me, I. I finally put my foot down and said, fuck it. I said, I'm trying to fish here in my Animal Crossing game instead. I just didn't want to hear it. Well, I might be able to squeeze another piece of bacon here to cook too. I hope I can squeeze in another one if I do it this way. Well, I did. There we go. That works. Cool. So I finally, said, you know what I said? I said, look. I said, I don't give a shit. I don't care. No one cares about the me complex, And Chloe just sat there and she went to her room. I'm like, look, you don't pay the electric bill, you don't do this, you don't do that, you buy girls' clothes. Fuck it. Just leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to hear it. Her mom says it's a part of autism, She's like, oh, yeah, and they're fixed on a sex change, fixed on how to fix this in the grocery store. And I'm like, literally, I just said, fuck it. I don't give a shit. So today I'm spending some time with you guys because, as you know, tomorrow's schedule is I'll be doing spreadsheets during school. I leave the camera off and listen to everyone while I hammer out spreadsheets. Got 20 to go. I should be able to get 10 of them at least done, maybe 12. Depends how fast it is. If we have breakout rooms like Zoom. I've been doing a lot of Zoom meetings too for some of you out there trying to get Chloe some help. How are you doing, Omar? Well, I'm sorry, Omar. I am hungry myself. I mean, literally, I don't eat enough. That's the problem. I don't even eat enough. Which I'm making club sandwiches, which means I need to have my club sandwich ingredients. Which one is? How many are in there, Ray? 82, 82, 82, 246 toothpicks. So I'm going to be toothpicking up the sandwich today. So I need to find out about sandwich meat too. Let's see, what is this? Oh, yeah, leftover crap that needed to be thrown away. Didn't eat it last night because I overate those things. Supposed to eat it the other day, but oh well. Alright, so leave my roasted ham alone. I need to know if this is still good. July, cool. So I got frozen bacon here. Gotta do a fridge cleaning one of these days. Frozen bacon, and I need to find out, oh, here's a receipt for that. And then I need to find out about her sandwich meat. Black Forest ham, okay, so I guess I'm making her ham and bacon today, okay. Triple club bacon with ham. Mine's here. Smoked ham. Roast beef, that's mine. And chicken. Alright, so I'm going to be having some. I'll eat the roast beef. Alright, so ham, chicken. I'm going to make me some chicken ones. I like chicken ones better anyways. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. I'm slow cooking bacon. So I gotta get the oven preheated soon so I can get the oven, which takes too long, preheat for bread. And time it for about 10 minutes on each, 7 to 10 on each side. Flip it, then I'm serve Chloe hers first. Yeah, a lot of millennials are broken peewee, so you know how it is. There's my son, little Mop Mop, and my other son, Boon Boon. Hi, son. Everyone knows I love a rabbit, you know. So, anyways, how goes it, Omar? I know some people are going hungry right now, and I feel bad for them. I mean, literally, I've been living on everything I can to survive this pandemic. You know, ramen, beans. Uh, so, you guys want to know about stimulus update? So far, the date is they're going to vote on it Monday or Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. They're going to vote on the bill in the House. Then it's got to be ratified in the Senate. And so the Senate's going to ratify it. They're not allowed to go through it all, you know. And then afterwards, we just wait and see, Hello, Angie. Yes. So they're gonna vote. The House is voting on the 23rd for your $1,400. But it's still got to be ratified in the Senate, and they think the conservative people in the House think they can pass a $15 an hour increase nationwide. Unfortunately, as moderator Pee Wee just said, $15 for people working in fast food should not be around. And I agree. I mean, literally. But then again, I don't eat fast food anyway, so that would mean everything goes up in price. So that's something, I wanted to share. So otherwise, it's probably going to go through. Just depends on how long it's going to take to ratify the bill, Angie, due to the fact that everyone wants a 1,400, yet Republicans and Democrats will stonewall it as long as possible. Please excuse me, Angie. I'm going back and forth. I'm cooking too, so some people can see me cook. Big deal. I don't care if I'm being tracked. Moving to Montana. I thought you were moving to. Didn't you say you were moving to? You're in Portland, and you were going to. No, it might have been someone else, but anyways, I thought you were. I thought about moving to Montana myself. The problem is, I don't think the Montanans would like me, so I'll just stick nice and comfortable living on an island. You always have something to do, Pete. Don't you just take a break from time to time and say "fuck it"? I mean, literally. I know not to be rude, dear sis, but maybe you should take a break from time to time. So, anyways, for all you guys out there, stimulus updates. It's going to be interesting. I mean, we have
The mic's back on.
Hey Google, how many days until March 14th?
March 14th, 2021 is in 21 days.
So apparently we have that. So
the mic's off.
Oh well, I'm glad you're gonna basically stay tuned, sis. Because. But anyways, like I said, I've been so damn busy with my gaming. I just didn't want to take some time off of my gaming to cook, but otherwise I'd be eating cheese again for dinner. So anyways, you know how it goes, everyone. So we're just waiting for stimulus checks. And a lot of people are waiting for it too. I've been having some problems myself, mentally and a little bit financially. So. They're testing for it. We'll find out soon enough. I'm just basically playing games and waiting for the answer. My appetite's slowly coming back though, so So, anyways, we're all waiting for the 1400 because a lot of people are saying without it, people can't even survive on disability insurance. Retirement survivors, SSI, VA, or railroad till at least July. I want to restock on some supplies to make sure we can get through to September at least, So a lot of people are really worried about that. So, anyways, I've been still waiting to pre-order a few games on from the Nintendo Direct. I only got 3 out of 7. So, that's been a big thing for me too. Hi. He smells the bacon. Yeah, the little Boon Boon smells the bacon. No, you don't get bacon. You're a lettuce eater. I got some salad to eat too tomorrow. I've been eating salad and oh man. You think 1 pound of bacon should be fine for 2 of us for 4 sandwiches? 1 pound of bacon, yeah. Mm. You don't want to overdo the bacon. So yeah. I heard rumors about the $200 a month. It was just basically something Biden threw in there to get votes. That's all it is, because so far nothing on it. There's like a little news update on it, but it's all been lies. I mean, the way it is. And on top of that, he promised $2,000 at the door, not $1,400, but $2,000 at the door instead. Now everyone's waiting patiently, for $1,400. It's a cute dog, aren't you? It's a cute dog. It's Lucky. It's a cute little dog. He's a cute dog. He's a cute dog. He's a cute little dog. That's a cute little dog. It sounds like a puppy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh. You're such a cute dog, aren't you, Lottie? Lottie's a cute dog. You're a cute little dog, aren't you? Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
Let's see. Hello, Hannah. Let's see. She's not overweight at all. Please do not attack Hannah. I do not tolerate anyone attacking Hannah. So, anyways, everyone's waiting for the stimulus because everyone has their own ideas what they want to do with it. So, Hannah's one of my moderators, so and she's a sweetheart. If it wasn't for Hannah, I wouldn't be warm this Christmas or afterwards. The blankie she sent me has been really nice. Hey, Mom, how you doing? So, anywho, trolls. Gotta love them.
Plastic thing there.
Huh?
What's that little plastic thing there?
What plastic thing?
This thing right here.
It needs to be inverted so it can go back into the
your
Wii
Wii
controller.
thingy,
Yeah.
Thinking next month, right? Trying some of that summer sausage.
Alexa, set a timer 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Do they have it called the stuff that comes in the red wax thing?
Yeah.
Maybe. No, definitely.
It's organic, I bet.
It is. Everything called organic. I'll send my mom stuff next month when I go pay the bills. Get the money orders next month.
Money orders?
Next month.
Oh, the rent?
Yeah, it's next.
Yeah.
It's less than 2 weeks away.
Hannah's a sweetheart. Without Hannah, you know. Lasagna poppers. I like jalapeno poppers myself, so. Oh, well. I'll make clubs tomorrow, too.
Right?
Use up the bread.
Moppy's a dog.
He's not just any dog, he's my service dog.
Best dog in the world.
Email, right? I'll check the email, thank you. Yeah, I know. I already said something about that. I don't approve of someone attacking you, Hannah.
Who was it?
Joe.
Joe?
Yeah.
Joe the troll?
Yeah, Joe the troll.
Moppy.
One of my favorite beverages to drink, everyone, is milk. I prefer milk over bourbon. Yeah. Yeah, I saw Hannah, and I was disgusted with it. We're here to discuss stimulus checks in general chat, not to call people names, especially moderators.
What did he call her, if you don't mind me asking?
Called Hannah a fat bitch.
It looked fat.
And he said, mind her own fat bitch business.
You just said that now?
No. Hannah's my moderator. She just took care of it for herself. Because, you know, she didn't have to execute Order 66. She knew.
Joe likes to troll.
Yeah, he has nothing better to do.
He's a professional troll. He lives under a bridge, right?
Yeah.
He used to live under a bridge when he harassed the goats, right? That cross the bridge. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
Goats crossing a bridge and there's a troll.
Uh-huh.
Yep. want to move to Montana, right?
I said it was an idea. Someone was talking about that.
Yeah.
Joe was. I think it was. Talking about moving to Montana.
You like Montana?
Yeah, I'd be fishing all the time. That's what me and Husky do.
I want to take a road trip.
I encourage you to.
I want to take one to Vegas. A road trip there. If I ever got a vehicle, right?
Yeah.
I'd travel. Get like a little van I could just like live out of. Just travel in. I've seen other people do it. I mean, it's possible. I've seen other people do it. Of course, where they get the finances to travel all the time, I'm not sure.
Most of them are retired. Sorry, everyone. I'm just,
Well, if you live in a small motorhome, you travel around that. You don't have to pay to rent an apartment anywhere.
Yeah, but the gas is going to go through the roof. Soon it's going to be $6 a gallon for gasoline, $8 for diesel.
Yeah, but
So, since we're all waiting patiently for stimulus news, I have a question for you all. What will you spend your stimulus check on? I spent it on wow! I'm going to buy dog treats with mine. Dog treats and dog food and dog. Hey, Mommy Hannah's watching, right?
Okay.
She said, wait, would you be quiet for a second, Chloe? Mommy Hannah says you got to cough up some of those beefy, those venison snackos.
I buy a new vacuum cleaner for one.
I made arrangements through a company in Anacortes to get a new mattress.
Cool.
Because that one's got a hole in it. Here you go. That's all you get for today, greedy. I know Mama Hannah would give you the whole bag if she could, but you're a fat little pudge anyways.
You little fat doll.
That's only because I need a haircut. You're just the most adorablest dog. I was talking to someone the other day, since this general chat, right? Talking to my advocate, Courtney. And we didn't talk about Chloe much at all, if any. We were talking about this new advocate, Melissa. And then a therapist comes to talk to me, Stephanie. And Stephanie remembers Moppy. And so Courtney says, that dog is the most, is that a hole in his uniform, or is
That hole was there since we had it. I mean, it was made there. See the stitching on it?
I'm not talking about that. Oh yeah,
That was stitched. That was
told that
stitched.
terror to make him a new one.
That one actually will work for the harness. Actually, the harness underneath the one, seeing the little things stick out.
Yeah, well, Aunt Tara won't like that answer.
Actually, from what I've seen with the stitching here like this, it was made like that.
Well, blame it on Tara then.
Yeah, it was made like that. I looked at it already. It's not going to get any bigger because it's been stitched like that. The stitching there. It's a feature. You must put that feature there for a reason. Oh, pumpkin doll. Hey, does the Moppy get one?
What?
Sandwich.
No.
Yeah, he does.
No. Alexa, stop. Alexa, set a timer, 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
So, anyways, like I said, with the stimulus, no one's talking, so I guess I'll have to continue talking. I know Pee Wee's cleaning the kitchen, listening. We all encourage you all, me and Pee Wee both, with our hearts. Make sure to restock your supplies first before buying anything foolish. Because we're in this for the long run, Which, by the way, it's been probably a month since I checked the U.S. coronavirus statistics. So we had 28,765 with a total of, yesterday it was 57,000. So we're going down a bit. It was like 200, it topped over 200,000 one day. So
let's see the light at the end of the dark tunnel.
yeah, which is a good thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, like I said, everyone, once my supper is made and I've eaten it, I'm out of here. Chloe knows where I'm going, don't you?
Yeah.
Back to my game.
Yep. I put a lot of time in that game.
Yeah, and I ordered some parts on Amazon, everyone, so I can get the connector for my Wii. Which, by the way, I was doing some research the other day, and I found out the Wii U system. It's a system like the Wii in every detail, but you can unhook the Wii from the TV and use it as a system. So it's got a screen built in. And Amazon's doing refurbs on it. So I thought about buying a refurbished version. Chloe probably will agree with me. And then I can play my Animal Crossing on the Wii. Which I'm very addicted. I wish they had GameCube games backwards compatible. I'd play my GameCube version of it. I probably got 5 million Wii's. So I got to get my bread ready to go. So a guy came in and he left. He was sad, Chloe. He said some people are going hungry right now, and it's not nice. Pretty much, that's his tone. For me making a YouTube video while I'm making food.
Some people are hungry. Everyone's struggling.
Yeah. We all are in our own way.
Really,
So you want to prepare your sandwiches?
Yeah.
Your bread will be ready shortly, and my bread goes in. So, and then, did you want me to toothpick it, or you just want to eat it the way you want to eat it?
Oh yeah, as is.
All right. So you're gonna have your ham and that bacon. That's your meat choices. Where's your turkey? You ate it all?
Yeah, I only got one thing. I only bought one thing of turkey. It's expensive.
So you're just gonna have ham and bacon.
Yeah.
Ham and bacon club.
Ham on both ends.
Sounds good. Do what you wish. I'm gonna put chicken on mine. Chicken and ham.
Cool.
Yeah, and bacon. So
I
bacon
have some sauce to dip my sandwiches in.
sauce. What sauce do you want?
Something not creamy sauce.
This stuff? Skull Blaster?
Like some actual sauce. That's just like something sprinkled.
I don't have any sauce to put on it, Ben. Sorry to say, lady. You said sauce, so I thought, I do need it. Does the co-op, no offense, sell hoagies?
Oh, you're old.
I'll have to go to the fucking grocery store. Hopefully, my food stamps went down by. I got like $24 left in my cash, so I'm gonna have to use my cash side to get some hoagie rolls. I was gonna make some French dip soon.
Yeah.
I got the French dip drippings and the French dip drip, so I just gotta, I love cooking, so. I'm gonna have 2 club sandwiches for dinner. I'm gonna try this new wheat bread, wheat sourdough. It's a sourdough wheat. Usually sourdough comes in its own thing, but oh well, it'll be tasty, I bet. So, when I get my stuff done, I'll just smear on my mayonnaise, put my mayonnaise, and then stack my sandwiches up one by one and then eat them one at a time. At least I'm getting my appetite back slowly. So,
Okay, I heard that.
that came from there.
How come I keep hearing it from up there?
Because they want you to think it's them.
Or the noise travels up through a wall through here.
I heard it right there. The freezer was vibrating. So, Trish added me on Instagram and then removed me.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, could ask her. I mean,
If I see her. So Hannah is watching me, but she had turned off her chat because she was disturbed at Joe Gill.
yeah, bastard.
So, anyways, everyone, turn that off. I turned off my trackpad. So I will be playing my game again. I got it charging right now, so I can go straight back into it. I make a lot of money on bugs in the evening, so my bug time's coming up. So I want to cash in on bugs and sharks, and then I already paid off Chloe's house, Moppy's house, and Aaron's house. So, anyways, like I said, I got some stuff to look up, I will tell you, even though I'm playing a lot of games, the month of February is going really slow for me. I guess it's because everyone's emailing me about the stimulus checks, and I've gotten to about half the emails. I've just been like, fuck it, People are like, oh, where's the, and etc. To me, it's like, what's the point, And then on top of all this, right? The other problem I have is the news. There's nothing going down. I mean, it's like, you know, all these news people are talking about, Alexa, stop.
I'm coming in.
All right, Chloe, your bread's ready. I'd like to get the bread pan filled with butter.
All right, let me get a plate. Let me get the sandwiches made. Let's get bacon out here. Get this cool. It's all cools here. Okay.
So right now they're pushing for
All right. Okay. Got my stuff. All right. Cook your bread.
still waiting for them. That's the thing. The hospital is delayed, so I'm just basically waiting patiently. That's why I've been playing a lot of games and not worrying. I gave it to God, and I'm worrying, about things. Okay, cool. I'll grab my bread, throw it in there. You get the bacon yet, or?
Yeah, I got these 6 pieces, 3 on each. Because you need some bacon too, so
Oh yeah, thank you.
not gonna take it all.
Uh, Sourdough made with wheat. That's going to be an interesting conundrum.
Well, that's what they sell there.
That'll work.
Wheat bread, whole grain, and stuff. That's what they like, these organic places.
Alexa, set a timer, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
So, I'm just basically waiting Pee-wee for tests and playing games and just relaxing and not giving a damn. It'll come when it comes, I've been watching a lot of crap, on other things, So, I'm going to watch this for a second because, well, actually not watch this, read the comments. So one guy's bitching that they need help now and they better get help now, otherwise they're voting them out. The problem is they're working faster, as they say, than the Trump administration. But then again, under the Trump administration, everyone was basically worried about Donald Trump, what he was going to do, so they tried to stonewall it. So a lot of people are bitching again about the Social Security thing. Haven't heard anything. Where's our $200 extra a month we're entitled to? You're not entitled to shit. Government controls what they control. See, this is the thing. One guy says 15 minimum wage increase will stonewall the stimulus. That's what they're going to do. One guy says, fuck everyone and fuck their opinions. We need $2,000 monthly minimum and $600 unemployment all the way back to January 2020. Won't happen. So these people are fucking greedy son of a bitch, you know. One guy's complaining about it. He wants $15 an hour. He does dishwashing for 10. 10's good. Polio's back. Wow. Huh. One person says here that everyone's fucking stupid if the $15 raise goes up. That means everything will go up, and that means price of everything goes up. So that's the truth, you know. One guy's complaining he wants his money now. Again, you can't have it. They will have a better shot at finding Jim Hoffa. It's a joke because these companies will cut manpower, go automated. Plus, all the costs will be passed on to consumers. For example, one McBurger will cost $15. Pee-wee and I talked about that. Cost of raise will go up. And see, I haven't laughed in a while, so.
Customer service.
The pattern? Oh, this one? This was my mother's a long time ago. It's falling apart. I'm, as you can see, it's got a crack. It's cracking slowly, but I just can't part with it. Chloe, on the other side, says all the time, "No, it's sentimental. You should get rid of sentimental crap. It's only sentimental. I was raised, you know." Chloe's right there, anyways. I was raised that we shouldn't take, sentimental.
It's just that we never kept anything sentimental.
Oh, really? So what if I told you that little box up there is sentimental? So I just toss it?
That you should keep with you. As a piece of your life. A large part of your life.
Aaron was the greatest man in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Good looking man, too. Moppy didn't get any, I swear. I am too, because it basically just gives every lazy son of a bitch that which they're not entitled to. A long, long time ago, when I was dishwashing, I was making $5 an hour. That was it. A dishwasher making $15 an hour makes you wonder.
Well, my first part-time job made $6.15 an hour from McDonald's. I was in high school at the time too.
Look, Mom, I'm eating protein. No, not for nothing.
That's what we used to do in high school. Well, one thing was back then, if you worked at McDonald's, well, something you get away with on the clock, right?
Yeah,
Can't now. They got cameras everywhere.
I don't know.
We used to eat. Sometimes we'd eat some of the food, like I get caught. One time we were playing hacky sack in the parking lot because it was slow, and we had everything caught up.
With me, when I was working as dishwasher, they nicknamed me the back house manager because I had to do everything. I had to stock the freezers, stock the walk-in refrigerator, walk-in freezers, clean the dish line, the cook's line. Half the time I had a food handler's license, so I had to handle and do cooking, all this stuff. You know, when they're busy, I had to do all that, plus stock the beer cabinets, stock the milk things, clean the drains, clean the floors, clean the toilets, clean the parking lot. Sometimes I'd be doing triple shifts because the Arab people didn't want to work because they heard I was working. Eventually, I just basically couldn't handle working 3 shifts at a time, half out of it, drinking energy drinks and going, And then getting off and being like, getting home and then hearing a phone call. Your relief didn't come in. Can you come back? And you're like, but I'm tired.
I remember when I worked, we had to sometimes pick up ice at ours.
Well, I agree completely, Pee-wee.
One time I had to go to next door to Arby's to pick up some ice. One time they sent me over to Tim Hortons to get ice because our ice maker was down. That was after the other McDonald's couldn't spare any ice. Like, well, the Tim Hortons down the road's going to give us ice. And I was like, so
Alexa, stop. I used to have the people nickname me back house manager, right? I'd be standing around. The general manager would come out, and I'd be standing around doing my job, and all of a sudden it's like everything's caught up. I'm like, yes. They're like, good, you can go do something for us now. And I'm like, do what? They're like, you're going to the store. We're out of bread, and the bread man's not delivering today. So next thing you know, I'd be at the store buying every loaf of bread. And they're like, hurry back, so I'd go and come back with bread. I mean, literally, it was just like that. Or, we need to get milk, so we're just gonna send you to get gallons of milk, and eventually my mom looked at me one day and I said, I can't do this anymore. My mom said, what do you mean? I said, here's my termination letter. My mom looked at me and she says, you're worn out. Because my mom worked as a waitress. And my mom looked at me and she says, you've been running 9 months pure on adrenaline. And that's when she says, I think you're bipolar because I just went back to bed and I said, fuck it. I just couldn't take it. District manager loved me and said, what happened? I said, I crashed. I've been working three shifts at times, sometimes mostly doubles, and look what's happened, It's like, Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Yeah, well, you did the right at the time. I have another set of dishes too, sis. This one, my mom always chose plates that she liked. This was the other set of plates. You see, right here. This is the other set. So I ended up with 2 sets. When my mother died, I ended up with the first set. When I moved out of my mom's home, she sent me with an 8-piece dinnerware set like this, silver and everything. And then when my mother died, my husband ended up with the yellow ones my mom had. But I don't know. I think we're almost out of the red. No, there's a couple plates there. Yeah, so, we were running, so. But yeah, I mean, it's the way it is, but I just got tired of it, Well, that's good to know. So, but yeah, I mean, literally, The other thing that I thought was really cool was there's some plates with deep lips too that when we were at that rental place that Corey and Tara rented, Dinky. They're still out of power, Texas, apparently. Dinky hasn't messaged much. So, Hi. Hi. Come here. Oh, come here. You want to say hello to Aunt Pee-wee? Hello, how are you? Yeah. I got a piece of bacon. I'm feeling pretty damn smug right now. Hey, when's your dinner going to be done, Mommy? 8 minutes, and then I got to put my sandwiches together. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Last night I woke up this morning and he was sleeping next to me. He didn't want to sleep in his doggy bed on the chair. He wanted to sleep with his mama. Oh, yeah, I love you. I love you. Yeah, you wanted comfort, didn't you? And sometimes he climbs under the bed and under the covers with me. Oh, I will not deny this guy anything. He works for me. He's a working dog. Working dog. So the other day, my advocate said to a therapist I'm going to be seeing that she's setting me up with that Moppy is the most trained service dog she's ever seen. I did so many jobs too, but I was basically the dishwasher, and then they trained me as a prep cook, soup cook, line cook, sous chef. Stock this, stock that. I'd get ready to get off work, a long time ago before my body gave out. And I would sit there and I'd walk out and they'd be like, Rita, the truck's coming in. You need to unload it. And I'm going, but dude, I'm off. And they're like, unload it. So and then on top of that, I was unloading things. Frozen went first, and then refrigerated second, the dry third, and then the beer and all this crap. And meanwhile, the Arab guy's like, you need to help me. I'm being slammed back here. And I'm going, why? Is it a dinner rush? And the waitress says it's like dinner rush. I'm like, dude, I got 4 hours of loading, and I haven't even eaten today. What the fuck do you want? Eventually, I just had enough, said, fuck it, I mean, literally with me, I just found it to be the most stupidest thing in the world, And my mother, when she worked, she always made sure I ate. She'd be like, you want the kid to do their job, then you better feed them. And it better be coming out of the company's money, not their money, because they're basically working, and you're working them ragged. We could never keep dishwashers on hand or cooks or anything else. I mean, I didn't do any cashiering. I did hostessing, though. That one day they called me in from wearing an apron and said, you're going to be the host, so here's the host outfit. I'm like, for real, man? Then they asked me to get drinks for people, so I did. And I finally was like, you know what, this job sucks. Then I asked my dad, I said, Dad, you got an opening? My stepfather. He's like, why? You like working for roofing? I said, I'd rather pound nails than do this shit. Hell, I had the accident. I was a roofer. I'm up carrying 50, 60-pound bundles up there. The old man would never want a boom truck if he didn't have to. He wanted me to do it all. You're young, you just carry it up. So a truck would load it up. I'd unload it, stack it all up from the pallets, and then, or they'd bring a little pallet dolly crane thing, like the forklift on the back, and they'd move it fast, and then I'd be carrying it up, stacking it all up. Then, or they'd leave it down on the driveway, and then I'd be fucking tearing off everything. And then once it's teared off, I had to pound down the nails, replace the plywood that needed replacing, then put on the felt paper. Then once the felt paper's in, fucking stack it all up, and then start nailing it down. By the time I got around to it, 3 days later, 4 days later, the old man would come back, find out half the roof's done, and he'd be angry because he was basically doing other things. My sister was adopted, and adopted sister was retarded and blind. So, literally this was the definition, retarded and blind. And because of it, he had to basically take care of that problem. So most of the time it was me doing most of the work. And then sometimes the old man, I invested in a backhoe a long time ago. He ended up with it. And sometimes he'd be like, well, we got a big extension to do and an add-on and then a pool room. So, between me framing this and doing that, digging the hole and putting the pour in, and then the concrete truck comes in and then I build up on it, he'd come and see half of it done. I'd be like, dude, I've been working from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and you've been busy. Oh, well, you dug all that out with the backhoe. Yeah. A couple of times he didn't want me doing it. He had to hire his wife's niece to do it. She was a piss poor choice. Eventually he forgave me, but I did more jobs than him. Remember one time he said he had to go to France and England for like 3 months. He's like, this job here is going to take you a month. This job's going to take you. I got them all done. Took the money to the bank. Old man came back, went and inspected it all, looked at me and said, holy shit. And I said, well, I earned my $77.50 an hour because I'm doing all the fucking work. After that, the old man found out, because I was hermaphroditic, I wanted to transition. It was out of the question. I would lose my body mass. I would lose this. Hand over your keys. You're done. Haven't talked to him since. That was the saddest part of my life, Well, yeah, the gold one's really good too. I like how it is, So, it's just. So, anyways, I just can't believe it, Enjoy your dinner? Yeah, I'll be cooking mine in a minute. Or putting mine together, I should say. So, I just can't believe it, At least because I got the bacon cooked properly. And stuff. I didn't have many dishes tonight. That was a blessing by itself. Last few nights, dishes were just up through the roof, Oh, I know. I agree with you. I mean, it pisses me off because, I hear people that I'm close to, and it's like, oh, yeah, this happened, that happened. And I'm sitting there going, for real? What is this? How come, So, yeah, well, he must be a hard worker. He should be getting paid more, in my opinion. I mean, literally, I was doing everything. Manager would say, oh, you need to pressure wash the back. Here's a pressure washer and a tool. I remember some of the managers I used to work with, they'd call me up as a roofer and say, hey, I need a new roof. And I'd be like, all right, I'll get it done. They saw how fast I did. I was more interested in doing that for the money than anything else, Alexa, stop. No, not floppies. Alright, everyone, you know what this means. I get to try the final product with this new bread. And as you can see, toothpicks are in it. Yes, I know, I'm a clown.
You know about the prices in Texas?
Yeah.
Power outage, water's gone bad.
Mm-hmm. Then I fell off a off a roof and went up in a dump trailer. That was the end of my roofing career.
Seems like Texas has like a slightly different system than the rest of the country does.
Yeah.
What is that? No country. They even not Texas embassy in Europe.
No, this is not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
The other problem with my roofing job is when Dad was working, If he didn't get McDonald's for his adopted daughter, hell would break loose.
So you had to get her McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. I finally had enough. It's a dad. Hey, man, I'll go buy my own damn food. Breakfast, lunch, like always McDonald's. When I had the license, I'd drive anywhere I wanted to get food.
I just get the triple thick shakes at McDonald's all the time.
Me, I just couldn't stand McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
I used to tell the old man, can we go to Burger King or Dairy Queen? Nope.
That McDonald's got a daughter.
I used to drive over to go to Arby's nearby. I always drove over and got Arby's. Love my job, you know.
I went to school. We got a Dairy Queen nearby. Used to go to DQ a lot.
My high school, I'd drive to McDonald's. I think eating at McDonald's too many times, that's what really did a number on me on McDonald's, you know. I might be here, might not, Pee-wee. Depends on how fast I eat these sandwiches. Mmm.
Out where I went to college, we had a KFC across the street.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm. Used to get those snack sandwiches.
Mmm.
KFC, we had Tim Hortons, and we had a sit-dining restaurant, Ponderosa, if you've heard of them. There was like a steakhouse with a buffet in it. We used to eat there when we were children.
Any questions or concerns? Stimulus updates? Because I know you guys got questions, and it's better to ask questions than see me eat my dinner. Mmm.
We had Big Boys a long time ago. Of course, I'm not sure why out there they called them Elbies. Like they called it Elbies even though it said Big Boy. I think they bought the thing called Elbies out. It's like out there we used to have a Big Bear, right? And the older people call it Hearts. When it says Big Bear on it, I found out that they bought Hearts. It's like Ames bought Hills. Y'all went under. They used to have popcorn at Hills and Ames. Like, you get popcorn and shop around the store. Gabriel Bros was like a large regional version of Ross, right?
Mm-hmm.
Had their own popcorn one time. And you get ice cream cotton candy there, too, at the time. That they used to do it. They don't do it anymore at games, but they used to.
They call it mastic. Mastic is a form of tar, and you heat it up with a torch. I used to use it. And then you use rolls of torch down.
There used to be Mervyn's out here.
Uh-huh.
I've never been to one. I heard it was like Ames, though.
Mervyn's was okay.
Was it really a department store?
Mm-hmm.
Were they like their discount store?
No. Clothing. They have their own credit cards and everything. It was like Nordstrom.
So it's
Just
not-
like the old days, we used to have Lamont.
Well, we had the Bonton out for or Elder Bierman. First it's Stone Thomas, and Elder Bierman bought them out, and Bonton bought them.
Oh, here what Bon Martin until they bought out by Macy's.
Oh wait, that's what happened to Kaufman's over where I grew up. Got bought by Macy's. Kaufman said,
Yeah, my body did.
Macy's on.
Problem is, the old man never wanted me to report it because I was being paid under the table, big money.
Macy's almost got bought out.
His insurance would be too high.
Very crazy someone bought out Macy's. Just picture Macy's becoming Hudson's Bay.
Uh-huh.
Hudson Bay, U.S. locations. Say keep it Macy's.
Shh, don't tell Aunt Pee Wee. Go ahead. Aunt Pee Wee finds out, well, we might be in trouble. I'll eat it this way this time around. Ugh. Mm. Yeah, physical therapy is really big. I mean, hard to do. There's like a lot of specialties to get into that field, you know. Remember having physical therapy after surgery, you know. Mm. How's your dinner?
Good. You meant to too.
And you're welcome to, Moppy. And you too.
Yeah.
Was waiting for a thank you. Takes a lot out of me nowadays to cook, you know.
I understand that feeling.
Oh man, I'm telling you, this sandwich is good. I had a few pieces of cheese yesterday, so mm. The other day, Dad and I were on Zoom. Dad turns around and says, "You know what I'm craving?" I said, "What? Aaron's steak?" He said, "No, shit on a shingle." I go, "I have your mother's recipe." Ah, you make it one day for Chloe? I said, no. I don't think she'd like it. Shit on a shingle.
What is it?
What is it? Cream chipped beef on toast. One of these days, I need to give you some ingredients, an ingredient list. I want to make something. Maybe you don't mind. Something for myself. I don't care if you don't eat it or not, but I'm going to eat it.
What is it?
My mother's famous meatloaf. I haven't had that in like, what, 6 years? Mmm. He's happy. So am I, you know. Like I said, I only had cheese yesterday. So I've been playing this game, everyone. Part of general chat. And everyone in town calls me the mayor because that's what I am at the city, you know. Little town controlled by talking animals. Anyways, this morning I woke up and my assistant in my game was talking to me. Maybe it was a vision or a dream. It was like, wake up, Mayor. You got work to do. Premise of the game is you get a tent to start with. Your house gets built. You move up from your tent to a house and you start building on it, making it a mansion. Good game. I remember the original game. It was funny because the original game, you didn't have all the extra rooms. And he just kept expanding it and then putting a basement in the second floor. So with me, I'm putting in extra rooms and I'm doing things and, you know. Delicious. Claims examiner, is that where you're like basic medical claims or something else? Because I know there's Social Security examiners, examine people's files and prove or deny, and which reminds me, Chloe's mom could not understand why Chloe was turned down so many times in Ohio. Tried to explain it to her, but went over her head. And she thought, I thought she didn't understand. Told her, you live in a red state. They'll turn you down. Mm. Portobello mushrooms are the best.
What about Morels?
Another good dish to make is chicken fried steak with golden mushroom gravy. Golden mushroom was the bomb. Morels are okay. They're like generic brand,
Morels are mushrooms.
No, but Morels are basically like a generic brand. It's basically the utility of mushrooms.
We used to pick them all the time out in Ohio.
Well, what about the best mushrooms?
Coffee?
No,
Alright.
Portobello.
I'm good too. Puffballs, have you ever done them?
Mm-mm.
Those are good too. I had puffballs before.
Hubby used to use a lot of Portobello or shiitake.
I'm just talking.
Whereas I used to joke, shit take mushrooms.
We took around that junior high, right? Because Austin Powers school member. I said, please have some shit. Or please eat some shit. And then they moved the thing, said shiitake. It said, please eat some shiitake mushrooms. On the subtitles. When they were in Tokyo. So we were going like, oh shit. Aki. Like, we weren't trying to say the stage, we were trying to say shiitake.
Hubby used to say, oh, shiitake mushrooms and cream sauce. That was his saying.
Oh yeah, twin girls. Book me, book you. You ever seen Austin Powers?
I've seen them all. I know Austin Powers well. Even the episode where Dr. Evil steals his mojo.
In the second movie, yeah.
See, I've seen them.
I have Austin Powers' mojo.
Well, what about Fat Bastard?
Yeah, get my belly. He went on a Subway diet in the third movie.
What was the third movie?
Yeah, like, he went on a Subway diet like Jared. Yeah, of course.
How many movies are there?
3.
I've only seen the first 2.
You're a big old member.
Mm.
Here's the third one. You're in Japan this time.
Michael Myers is getting up there in age.
Yes. And Jared Subway spokesman is a sex offender now. Jared from Subway, remember that? In 2015, he got busted. Oh, in the news, too.
All medical claims. I bet that was an interesting job.
It was.
What he was talking about. Medical examiner for claims. I mean, I'd be interested in knowing, my curiosity is the trans claims.
Michael Dexter have a female face. Michael Dexter, I get rib removal.
Okay, Forrest, so you now want a sex change.
It's Michael Dexter that I have my Adam's apple face.
Give it up to sex change Forrest Gump.
I just like that. I had a sex change surgery. Having a vagina doesn't save like I thought it would.
Portobello hamburger is the best, yeah.
All you do is pee out of it. Or Forrest Gump swaps body with a woman, right? My body was swapped with a woman's. I had to live a whole day as a woman on her period. And boy, I tell you, having a period, I found out was tough. Jenny must have gone through a lot if she had to go through hers.
Tell you what the best pork chops in the world is, Pee-wee. Smoked pork chops. I used to buy those by the block. Go home, make smoked pork chops with gravy.
And like, just like that, I was back in my own body. I was happy to be back in my own body and be able to stand and pee again. I'm just making fun of it.
The other problem was Pee-wee says puffballs are poisonous.
You know how to cook them right. I cook them all the time.
Maybe your mom was trying to kill you.
We were, it was family members. We were at a deer camp, right? And they cooked it for everyone.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't eat puffballs. They're poison.
They're not poisonous. They're pretty edible. You have to cook them right though. Delicacy too.
Yeah, belching in some countries is a form of praising the cook. You don't belch, the meal wasn't that good.
It's a delicacy as in puffballs are a delicacy. Right? There. I like the meal. Not burp. Thing is, there's a lot of countries out there that have these long ago traditions that's older than any country out here. These countries are from ancient eras.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the hell to say. Anyways, well, everyone, my game is calling me as soon as Chloe's done eating because I have to.
How old is the country China? Old?
Yeah,
It was one of the ancient worlds and it's still around.
yeah,
Of course, now it's the People's Republic of China.
yeah. And another ancient world's hell.
Hell,
Hell.
I'm talking about countries these days that were around in the ancient eras, like China, India, Greece.
Well, everyone, I'm out. Stay tuned for tomorrow when I get on for a bit after school. I don't know how many spreadsheets I have left. I do 20. I don't know how many I'll have done during school, but I'm going to break that down. So, anywho, hope you guys had a great time. I'm out. Please answer. Oh boy, I don't have any heart trouble because I'm putting mayonnaise on my club sandwich. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like, subscribe button. It's also funny for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies. Thanks for watching. God bless you and everything you do.